Constable Fraser will be a little...
Guests are going to start arriving any minute. Where the hell is he?
I have been trying to reach him, sir.
How long does it take to do one simple task?
He said he'd be back soon, sir.
Well, if he's not here in 5 minutes, he doesn't have to bother showing up at all. No more excuses. I will not be made to look like a fool. Trouble.
I have the Emperor's clothes.
He's here, sir.
Well, it's about time.
I can't believe he had me followed. I mean, what does he think? I'm going to run off and have an affair the day before we get married? I've never given him one reason to suspect me.
Well, I'm not sure that I was entirely hidden underneath your dress.
I mean, even if I was a little attracted to you, I haven't acted on it, have I?
No. You've been... but you see, this is something he could possibly misinterpret.
I mean, not that I am attracted to you.
No, I understand.
Oh, so what am I going to do? I can't go home until he calms down, and we can't just keep driving around.
Well, you must have some friends.
In Connecticut.
What about family?
Hong Kong, Gstaad, Portofino, and Terminal Island. Tax evasion, it's all a misunderstanding.
I could see how that could happen.
No, we're just going to have to go to your place.
No, I don't think that would be a very good idea.
You don't?
No. I have a wolf.
Oh, shame. Could you recommend a hotel?
Yeah, I know just the place. I really thought it was much closer.
Should I wait until you check
No,
it?
that's okay. Oh, you almost forgot your letter.
Oh, thank you.
You're not going to come back and ask me for it again, are you?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I was sort of getting used to it. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Where to? The Canadian consulate. We have to go back. I believe you have a Catherine Burns registered here.
I figured you'd be along soon. Can't have a honeymoon without the groom.
Oh, no. I'm not the groom. My name is Constable Benton Fraser, Royal Canadian Mounted.
The Mountie and the Damsel in Distress. My wife and I used to play that.
Perhaps if I showed you my ID.
No need. I booked you into the honeymoon suite. Heart-shaped waterbed, private lava pool, and complimentary champagne and oysters.
You see, it says right here, RCMP.
Nice touch.
No, you don't understand.
No. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bernie, what does that remind you of?
Dubuque?
Miss Burns?
I don't need any more champagne, thank you. These two are quite enough.
No, it's me, Constable Fraser. I'm afraid you gave me the wrong letter.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
No, I I think you're misreading my oh.
Where are they? Honeymoon suite. Come on, Nigel. Hey, let's go home, huh? She isn't worth it.
Wait.
Nigel, now listen to me. Come on. I'm serious, man.
Well, it seems to be stuck on the material. Perhaps I could get one of the maids to help
You know what I'm thinking, Constable?
Oh, there we go.
It would serve him right if I did have an affair.
No, that's just not gonna come off. Well, good night now.
What about your letter?
It's not very important.
Won't you at least have one drink with me?
Well, thank you, but I don't drink. This door seems to be...
Locked.
Ah, yes, safety first. Well, perhaps I'll check the fire route.
You don't even drink champagne?
Well, no, I've just never felt the need. You see, I think all too often people drink in order to escape from their... Well, perhaps just one bottle.
That one's empty. The other one's beside the bed.
Well, we really should discuss this. You see, at times of emotional stress, people tend to act irrationally.
You seem to be under a lot of stress yourself.
Well, that may be so.
So you may be acting irrationally.
Oh, dear.
I think you lied about my zipper.
Thank God.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Nigel, is that you?
I think we're safe. Oh, I could be mistaken. I think the worst of it is over.
Take a coffee break.
Expect that.
My mother wanted me to wear her wedding dress. Of course, always the rebel. I had to go out and have my own made. Now look at it.
Well, you know, dry cleaners can do absolutely nothing with that.
I can't believe I'm spending the eve of my wedding riding in a garbage truck with a total stranger I just tried to seduce in order to escape being shot by my fiancé. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than that, does it?
Well, unfortunately, it may. We haven't picked up any more garbage.
Oh, not having garbage dumped on top of us is a bad thing?
In our case, yes. It means the truck has finished its rounds and it should be returning to the city dump, which means it should be going due south.
Like my life.
But we've been traveling consistently northwest. I think someone has commandeered this vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah, me neither. You know what the score is? Shut up and get inside. Come on, ain't got all night, let's go!
Mental note, send Fraser north for a little R&R. I think he's been spending too much time with that Chicago policeman.
What are you looking at? You never seen a Canadian before?
If you want to shed
How the hell does he do this all day? And where the hell is he? Something must have went wrong. He'd never be this late. What's the matter? Your arm broken? Open the door yourself. Okay, let's think this through. If Fraser were with a beautiful woman, where would he end up? No. That's you and me. Come on, think. Okay. What is the most unglamorous, unromantic place you could possibly take a woman? Oh, come on, the garbage truck, not even Fraser's that. Hold on, Benny!
Tell me something, Constable. Why is it everywhere I go, disaster follows?
Maybe it's the company you keep.
I sure know how to pick 'em, don't I?
Well, I don't really know Nigel, so it wouldn't be fair for me
What
to...
is wrong with you? A man is trying to kill you. You're supposed to hate him. A woman throws herself at you. You're supposed to do something.
Miss Burns, you are engaged to be married.
Oh, were you always so good and honorable and perfect? And what the hell are you doing?
It's just a loose thread. You wouldn't happen to have a pair of scissors. No, of course not.
Just yank it off.
Well, the button might fall off.
It's a button. Take a risk.
All right. Huh.
Oh. Don't you ever do anything reckless or stupid or wild?
No. Well, no.
I guess that's what first attracted me to Nigel. He was just so dangerous.
I can see how you'd find that exciting.
On our first date, it was January, and we drove to Atlantic City with the top down. He took me to this high-stakes crap game in the back of the bar, and we drank much too much champagne and ended up jumping off the pier with all of our clothes on. It was just... It was romantic.
I thought I was in love once. And then later I thought maybe it was just an inner ear imbalance. We spent an evening snowed in on the side of a mountain watching the northern lights. It was probably the most dramatic moment of my life. But in the end, I realized I'd learned two things. The first is that it's easier to think you're in love than it is to accept that you're alone. And the second is that it's very easy to confuse love with subatomic particles bursting in the air. Well, I also learned I should have my ears checked more regularly.
It's funny, the things that attract you to somebody. God, I hate my life.
Good evening. You got a lot of nerve for a Canadian.
Ah, yes. And it's quite reasonable that you would be angry given your understandable confusion, but...
I love him.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't. She's just angry and attempting to make you jealous, which at this particular moment would seem to be a rather poor choice.
You know what? It worked.
Detective Vecchio, Miss Burns. Miss Burns, Diefenbaker.
Hello.
Congratulations, I hear you're getting married.
Why do I never learn, Perry? Shoot first, talk later. Shoot first, talk later.
You don't want to know why I'm wearing a uniform. I just assumed it was something personal.
Come on, Nigel, there's 3 of them now. What do you do, kill them all just because some woman was running around on you?
Yeah. Watch and learn.
Mr. Ellis, I want to assure you that Catherine has been completely faithful to you.
Except for the part on the waterbed.
Waterbed. That was entirely innocent.
Yeah, big shock there.
Unfortunately, if you don't believe this, there's nothing I can say to convince you of it.
What, no Mountie stories, no Inuit tales?
You can never know what is in another person's heart. You can only know what is in your own, so look inside your heart, Mr. Ellis. Do you love Catherine? Well, why do you think I want to kill her?
That's it?
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to prove a virtue, Ray.
I'm out of shells. Give me your gun.
No.
Sick, give me your gun.
No. Who's not gonna listen to reason? How many bullets do you have left, Ray?
1. I'm not shooting my car. I blew up the last one for you, and I'm not doing it again.
Well, actually, that's not what I had in mind.
Good, because I wasn't going to do it anyway.
Well, I know that, Ray. What I had in mind is you and I creating some kind of diversion. Well, Catherine made a run for that chute over there and slid down a safety. Unfortunately, you're out of bullets.
I lied.
Oh, well, in that case, do you think you can get a clean shot of the rear bumper?
No.
I said, no. Hey. Know what to think? Look up here. And they see us like this. What are they gonna think?
Here's what we're going to do. On the count of 3, I'm going to come up shooting. You throw a head of lettuce or whatever it is you do, and the lady runs for the log ride. You ready? 1, 2.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
3.
You want to shoot me, Nigel? Go ahead. Can you say you love me and then threaten to kill me? I mean, what the hell does love mean to you? Just a bunch of particles bursting all over the place, and when you try and touch it, there's nothing there. That's not love, Nigel. That's a light show.
Perhaps I could explain what she's alluding to.
Well, what do you expect? How about look at you? You're running around with this guy. You're in the wedding dress. I catch you in a motel together. Come on.
I wasn't the one who didn't trust you. Had you followed? Do you know what that feels like to love someone who doesn't even trust you?
Well, you make me nuts. I'm sorry, but you know that. You do that to me. You make me crazy.
No, you do that to yourself.
So you really didn't do anything with this guy in the red jacket there?
I'm not going to tell you, Nigel.
Tell him.
You either believe me or you don't. There's no way to prove a virtue.
Perhaps you could try.
Okay. I believe you. Okay? I'm sorry. Okay? Did you ever hear me say that before, Perry?
No.
No. Never before. I am sorry. Okay? Come on, baby, let's just go home. We gotta get married.
Oh, thank you, Nigel. You don't know what that means to me. Unfortunately, I've realized that I don't love you, so no.
What? Well, what did you say? I stand up here, I pour my heart out to you, I apologize to you, I even offer to take you back, and you just throw it in my face. Is that right, Catherine? Well, guess what? The hell with you.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
Can't believe you threw your hat. Well, it's been an incredibly stiff and grim, especially specifically.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a crisis and you throw your hat.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look what I found.
Remarkable. Would you sign for this, please? Good night, men. Good night, sir. And don't try to tell me you were attempting to circle around behind him because you never showed up. I thought you'd have nothing to say about that.
Am I too late?
No. No, I think the band is still playing.
Nigel couldn't use it. I was hoping maybe I could steal you away for a dance.
I'd love to, but,
Duty calls?
such as it is.
Well, maybe another time then.
That was quite the buffet. You know what I love most about Canadians? They're real easy to elbow out of the way. What are you doing?
Just a loose thread. You wouldn't happen to have a... Ray, could I impose upon you to...
Yeah, go ahead. I'm kind of getting the hang of it anyway.
Thanks.
May I?
Did you folks have a good time tonight?
Yes, thank you.
That's great, that's right. Excuse me, wait a second, ma'am. Do you have dinner rolls in that purse? Dump it on the hood. Yes, sir, you, up against the car. Come on, empty your pockets. Let's go.
High winds, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going one way.